I'm Alan Tam, a partner at Blick Rothenberg, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Tony Sacre, the new elected CEO of Allinial Global. We're here today to talk about the relationship between Blick Rothenberg and Allinial Global. Congratulations again on your new role.
Thank you.
So to start, can we just talk about your vision for Allinial Global, what's in store in the short term and what the future looks like?
Thanks, Alan. It's a pleasure to be here. I have always enjoyed coming to London and meeting the Blick Rothenberg team, someone I've known for many years, of course. My vision for Allinial, the way we're going to move forward, is really building on the excellent foundation that is already in place. I mean, the reality is we're number 2 association in the world, just under 7 billion in total revenue, so it's a really good foundation. But what I'm really focused on, despite those numbers, is growth. And it's growth in our member numbers, growth in our total revenue under the portfolio, and really also growth in the quality of membership as well, because what I'm really focused on is making sure that our customers, so our member firms' customers, are well supported around the world, and that's extremely important. And that's by having expanded coverage and ensuring that the quality of work and the expansion of service lines is delivered to our clients, because if Blick Rothenberg has happy clients, you'll be a happy member of Allinial, and that would be something I want to extend across all our member base.
No, thanks. And that's really important to us as Blick Rothenberg as well, because helping our clients to join the dots across the globe in a really joined up approach is really important to us, and providing that joined up solution. So I guess moving on to the next question is, how important is the Blick Rothenberg and Allinial Global relationship? Can we talk a bit more about that?
Yeah, I think the Blick Rothenberg relationship is a really great example within the Allinial family of an organisation that genuinely reaches out across border and helps other member firms with their clients, and also is a great recipient and deliverable of services. What I noticed from my former role is that Blick Rothenberg are an active participant as well in secondment programs, which are really important for a couple of reasons. One, it encourages young people to join accounting and get the opportunity to see the world, which I think is really important. But also it's those relationships that get built up over time that really solidify, which means that when a client request comes through, the reaction by Blick Rothenberg or other member firms isn't, gee, who do I reach out to? It helps the strength of Allinial if we know our members can just go, oh yeah, this firm in Germany or this firm in Mexico can help us with the work required. And that, I think, is the real power of Allinial. Getting member firms, if I could take the DNA that Blick Rothenberg utilise as part of their membership of Allinial and copy it to many other firms, that would really help the association grow. I'd say also one of the last components I'd touch on, which again Blick Rothenberg do a lot in, as you know, is around thought leadership. I think that's great for all the member base, and seeing all the members really focus on that, because I really appreciated that from my time at Bentley's. But also I think it's really good for the member firm, because one, it enhances your profile in the market, which I think is really valuable. It's also a tool that you can utilise to show your clients, rather selfishly, if you're up on an Allinial Global stage and talking about international tax or transfer pricing or whatever it may be, you can then take that piece of editing, if you will, and then show it to your clients and say, look, this is where we are in the world. It's with one of the world's most successful accounting organisations. I think that's really powerful.
Yeah, no, and that's absolutely fantastic to hear, because people are at the heart of what we do at Blick Rothenberg. And when you mentioned secondments, that really helps us to build that experience for our people here, because clients buy people, right? They value people relationships, right?
Totally.
The technical expertise is a given, but they buy people relationships, and giving our people that best experience, building their network skills, building their global outlook skills, I think is really important to providing that globalized service to our clients.
One of the common questions we're asked, and I'm sure you're asked as well, is what's occurring in AI and how is that going to affect the industry? And there's many different ways it will affect the industry. I think it's very beneficial. But ultimately, this is a people business. You've fundamentally got one person talking to a client and trying to solve their problems. So it's great to have the tools, whether it's AI or just whether it's spreadsheets, whatever it is. we've always had tools at our disposal to be able to provide a better client solution, and that's really what it's about. It's about providing the solution to your clients so that they're happy. That voice of the customer feeds into the voice of the member firm, so like Allinial, and then like Blick Rothenberg, pardon me, and then that gets fed up to Allinial, and that's really arguably the value chain that we see throughout the association.
Yeah, and to us AI is important, but it doesn't replace personal service. It enhances what we can bring, but it doesn't take away from what we are, which is a people business, providing, you know, the personalised approach to all our clients.
And you know, the people element is something that often, I think in the past, has been missed from a training perspective within firms, and I'm delighted to, I know that Blick Rothenberg don't miss that ball, and I know Allinial don't as well, but I think it's really important to try and enhance that, because being able to provide the educational tools where which you're coaching staff and you're mentoring them through how to have proper, meaningful, lifelong relationships with clients. I mean, you know, we've all had clients that we've known for 25, 30 years,
absolutely.
which means we started dealing with them when we were two, of course, but but you know, it was you know, it's just so important to build those lifelong relationships with clients.
Absolutely. Thanks for your time, Tony. Lots of interesting insights and what the future holds for Allinial Global, and also how we as a firm can leverage that relationship with Allinial Global. If you'd like to find out more about how Allinial Global and Blick Rothenberg work together, please contact me, Mark McGibbon, or Nimesh.